Who guys has the passcode?
Layla. You want to go say hi to her? I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
Oh, she is here?
Yep.
Oh, good.
We're good now. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good now. Good.
Hey.
Hopefully the quality will be better too.
I had such a great intro.
Yeah.
We really had such a great intro.
We'll just run it back. We'll do it all over again.
Okay.
I feel like we should just ignore chat today.
Yeah. Let's just talk.
Yeah.
Let's try to focus on like making funny segments, making each other laugh. Because if we can't make each other laugh, we're not going to make them laugh.
True.
I guess what are some segments that you want to try?
Let's think of I want to do the segment that you want to do, but
I was dumb before I knew that.
yeah.
Chocolate milk doesn't come from a brown cow.
I had one earlier. What was it? There was the one with sinks. Oh yeah, you know how the cheese we get has the glue problem?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that scissors exist, and you can just cut them bitches open.
What?
Yeah, you just cut it off, and then you squish the cheese out. No glue. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is a revelation.
Yeah, I got a pack of cheese that's like all kinds of fucked up. Like the glue is like. Oh my god! Hey, Crystal Farms, did you know that you're serving glue with your cheese?
Your shit's whack. CF snacking, snackazoids.
It's been a thing for a while too. Like it's been going on for like
As long as they've been putting out product.
Some are fine, but the other ones are.
I wonder if some of that stuff is like on a factory by factory basis, you know?
Yeah, probably.
But I don't know how many factories I have to.
I always wonder about like quality control and shit.
Yeah.
Anytime I see bad quality control, I'm like, bro.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on before it even gets to shelves. So it's like there's so many things that can go wrong with quality control. Oh shit. Here he is. Our third podcast member. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Nick. Can I get a thank you? Thank you.
Peepees in chat.
Peepees in chat. So,
KMS.
Why?
Wow, he actually got the memo what that actually meant.
yeah, what's up? What's going on?
I don't know, I just needed one
Oh
off
fuck, we're going vertical, boys.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're
vertical.
going vertical, boys. I just had an idea.
What happened?
There's a lot of sun coming through here.
There is. There's. Oh god!
Ah, why you have to do that, dude?
Is that bad?
That's too much. That's
Way
too
too
much.
much.
That's too much sun.
Yeah, it looks so blown out on the screen.
Ah,
It's like waking up in the morning with freaking sunlight in your eyes.
that's okay. Can you actually pull the blinds? It's like directly in my eyes.
Sorry,
Thank you.
There we go.
It was like the one sliver just going right into my cornea.
Oh, it's the hooded children.
Oh
We're back again. Those goddamn hooded children. Oh, I can't see the fucking. Oh no.
Oh,
Now
now
what?
Red.
So scuffed. I just can't see the
If you were to say it was the Hooded Children and
Sorry
spread out,
guys, we're having so many problems right now.
it's your first time doing the podcast. What do
This
you
is the second
expect?
time. This is our second podcast.
Yeah, it's way more scuffed.
What is
than
it?
the first
You
one.
cut me on the first
Yeah, it is.
podcast?
What?
You cut me on the first podcast?
What are you talking about? We were
See-
trying to like get a feel for what we were gonna do.
Yeah, but you cut me on the first one, you son of a bitch.
I mean, yeah.
Wow, he feels guilty.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No, definitely not.
Yes.
I mean, like, you're here now, so like I don't
True.
feel guilty at all.
True.
But before.
We were still trying to get a feel for the podcast. I stand by that.
Still need to set up a set so bad. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
I just want a mic so
We should
bad.
just change the name of this to the Scuffed Cast.
Scuffcast.
Yeah.
Well, we can't change the Cuffcast at this point because right now you're just building the base profile and going from there. That's
Yeah.
the entire point of it all.
True. What if we name the second one Scuffcast?
That can be the title of the episode.
Scuffcast?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not
Episode
funny
1
anymore.
Scuffcasts.
Huh?
Episode 1 Scuffcast.
Sits on his phone during a podcast.
I need to find shit to talk about. Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
do it.
Oh
Hey,
my
can I get
God.
your baby? Guys, watch.
Watch your words.
Please.
Oh.
Thank you.
If I'm gonna say something. I work.
Guys, watch this lame ass cloud. Are you ready for
Is
this?
that an RDA? It is.
Species.
It's already
Is it
with
drips?
the claptic coils.
Pretty sick.
I can see the reason I like my shit so much.
85?
I can hit it at 200 if I want to. I just don't. Or I just literally shatter my coils.
Do it.
Don't do it.
For the podcast.
Don't do it for the podcast. Actually do it for the podcast.
Make the vape explode.
Can
for
you
the
like,
podcast.
can you single-handedly hotbox this room?
It can be a clip.
If I could, yeah.
Do it.
Can you get your salt nick and add to the cloud?
I will pass.
The
out.
cloud? Holy shit, I can't see
Hello?
it.
Oh, that sounds very dry.
Holy fuck. Holy shit. All I see
Oh,
is just
John.
vape.
Hello, vape.
It was like that moment in The Mist.
Alright.
What were you saying? You're saying something. I'm sorry, I cut you off. I didn't mean to. I need to be better at not cutting people off.
I feel like.
You know?
Yeah, I have the same problem.
Holy fuck. I tried to breathe and just inhaled.
200?
226.
Holy
Fuck. Jesus.
What is
I like
the
my vape at a
deal?
certain temperature.
Why?
Because I get the exact amount of juice I need and everything.
It doesn't really show up on camera, which is good.
Actually, it does show up on camera. It just delays it.
No, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. I'm saying, like, I'm saying it barely shows up.
Check again.
I mean, that'll show up.
Hey, I can tell you what. It shows up on my radar. All right, I'll tell you that. You know, what do you know about apple orchards?
I couldn't tell you anything about that.
Damn,
Why?
I really wanted to know.
Why not?
Because I haven't been to an apple orchard in almost 20 years. I've been to England, let's see. All 50 states of Minnesota, I've touched my foot all 5 lakes. I've been to Germany,
5 lakes?
Dusseldorf,
It's only 5.
and all 50 states. You've been to every single one?
No. I was saying I was asking. No, keep going. Sorry, don't let me stop you. I'll save my questions for the end.
No, say your questions now. You want to ask the questions. Asking them elaborates more and figures out more across the entire podcast itself.
True, very true.
If you're letting someone talk the entire time frame and not getting an edge word in, you're not making an actual
But
podcast.
I do want to let you get your talking in because I do want to hear it. It's very
Yeah, but I
important.
also need the questions to answer all the other stuff. Just ask the more answers you get.
My question was that you said 5 lakes. You said you put your toe in all 5 lakes.
Yeah, there's a in Minnesota there are 5 lakes across the entire area.
Wait, hold on. The land of 10,000
I was
lakes.
thinking-
Sorry.
That's
Not
only
10,000
5
lakes.
lakes.
The 5 Great Lakes in the United States area.
Okay, that makes more sense. Continue. Sorry. You're listing your achievements.
Trying to be a world-class photographer.
Ooh,
Actually,
nice.
decently enough with what I got right now.
Yeah.
And trying to be better at my photography and graphic design at this point. Which hopefully enough I can help produce more with this podcast, bringing out more than what we already have.
Absolutely. Just uplift, upvote. Guys, you can see that he is not only a world-class photographer, but he's also a world-class catcher. That catch of the vape juice was really sick. I saw that. That's pretty good, though. What do you,
What do you think about the situation in the Middle East?
I'm gonna go right there.
Which one?
Which one?
The whole thing. What do
I
you
don't
know,
pay attention to the news at this point because I've never seen the point of it all.
what do you know about foreign policy?
Nothing.
Why do you think that's the case?
Why would you ask me a question like that? I didn't have the answer to that question as is.
So,
I don't study news that much. The only thing I study the most is, for example, the pandemic started up in a certain area, and the shocking part to it all is that they could have stopped it before anything
Somebody didn't list the location.
else that actually happened. They didn't do shit about it in the very beginning. Now we're in a pandemic. The point that we had a... I'll say this because we're in a respectful point. We had a not smart, but not ingenious president for 4 years, Donald Trump. Good president, so on and so forth there, but he was also a rich person run the country as a business piece, not as an actual piece in general.
Some might say that Donald Trump is a god. What are your thoughts about that?
He went on Twitter, he rated 1 million people to go straight into the Senate to take down the main person in charge because he had his second in charge, vice president I think it was, had the ability to make him president for another 4 more years, but decided not, because if he did, he would have gone to jail for it all. The Senate was overrun by 1 million people, and at the very end of it all, Donald Trump stopped and said, I did nothing. I had no fingers to say that this was happening. I had no consequences, even though he's the one that caused it in the first place.
What's your opinion on prison?
That depends on your exact qualifications on it. I mean, if someone goes to jail for killing 26 people, he deserves it. If he goes to jail for a petty reason, for example, someone posted some stuff on the internet as is without anyone else's consent, you can't go to jail for that. You just get a petty demeanor and not be sent to jail for, literal.
That was a very specific example.
Speaking of going to jail, what was your experience like on Wacky Tobacco?
I thought you were going to say death row. I don't know why.
Never been on it.
Wacky Tobacco?
What are you talking about?
Marijuana.
Oh!
The dirty kush.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Boinky dank, as some
Don't know
call
what
it.
you're talking about.
Nobody calls it.
What is your opinion on Boinky Dank?
I'm not going to give you my answer for that one because I know exactly what my answer is.
Well, share
I
your
can't.
answer.
We're on Facebook and everything else. I'm not going to spill that secret. That's for me and me.
We
alone.
talked about all types of shit on the last one.
Yeah, but I like keep my.
Layla literally came down and
And smoked.
I think we did it on the podcast too.
We have one viewer I wouldn't worry about.
What?
So we have one viewer and I think it's me. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, honestly, like it doesn't matter.
I'm worried.
It's
also
we're
legal.
it's
Well, if I'm
it's
trying to,
decriminalized. Like it's not. You're not.
I know
gonna
it's
catch shit for
decriminalized,
it.
but if I'm trying to do a decent piece on my photography and general pieces, I can't be no.
Nobody can count that against you, especially since
can't.
I know personally that you don't do it like ever. You do it only when you're in like a setting where it's like offered to you, right?
I did it like once.
Yeah, I've only you don't do it enough for it to actually be like something that people can count against your character, and not like people do anyway. You know, it's like it's just a hobby essentially for some people, and for other people it's just something you do every now and again.
It's also something that people use to, and I'm not pointing this towards you or towards anyone else that's watching this video as is. I've learned over many years at this point that pot is for a few reasons. One is it's just to feel good and feel relaxed in general pieces. It's another for erasing memory or keeping yourself to a point where you just don't want to have that memory in your head, which makes sense.
Good for
But
that.
then again, it's also just an escape as is.
It can be, yes. For many people it is. Not for everybody. Some people only do it every now and again like you do. Which is exactly the best way to do it in my opinion. Because then you kind of like, you don't have a high tolerance. So like one hit, you'll be blasted.
One hit on my paranoia goes up past the night.
Well, that's another thing. Some people do get really paranoid on it. But like, it's kind of something where you have to like convince yourself.
It's not that my paranoia goes up in general pieces. What it does,
but it's hard to do.
No, what I'm trying to say is that it's not my paranoia does go up in general pieces, but whenever I'm smoking in general pieces, I usually always have like, for example, when I go out and I start drinking, and I'm with friends and I'm actually out there and having my fill of fun, I always have a backup plan to my exact piece. I know exactly if something goes wrong and I'm belligerent off or I'm on my areas, I go the first thing and to keep myself still in focus, so I'm still belligerently drunk, but at least I have a consciousness to know what's going on at the time frame and be able to get my ass home without, oh shit. No,
Yeah,
I'm just have backup plans that are always in place in case an ideal piece. You get drunk on something, you get high on something.
Yeah.
You immediately either go to I'm completely calm, I'm relaxed, I'm ideal, or jump right into the point of what's my backup plan, how do I deal with the excess pieces, what happens if someone's over this point, I can't drive home, how do I deal with this problem? At least that's the way I've been able to process it over the years.
I think you're overthinking it.
I overthink everything, I can't help it. It's a lot.
I know it's difficult because when somebody says don't overthink it, then you're immediately just like, well, wait, if I don't want to, no, I know how it is, but sometimes it's about training yourself not to, just to like stop yourself at a certain point, and be like, okay, this is what needs to happen for this, because like obviously you put up backup plans is what you're doing, right?
Yeah, if I were to do something like that altogether and just relax it, it's what I would do when I'm at work in general pieces, which I just shut off all emotions altogether. Even if I'm at a certain point when I'm enraged at going at someone,
Yes.
instead of doing that, I go to concerts and I blow off my steam there because it's better to blow off on a concert than actually on a coworker.
Oh, that must be where you get your great back cracking potential. Holy shit, it's all come full circle. If you guys don't know, when we started this up, we were talking about, I'll bring this up in a second.
No, the backcracking thing I actually did was, so one of the things that I've obtained over the years is I've obtained the ability to replicate whatever someone does. For example, if you go to someone to crack your back, you pay $12 to $100 to crack your back.
Yeah.
You do it once, you feel better, but you spent $100 on cracking your back in general pieces.
Most of the time it's more than one crack, but yes.
More than one crack, yeah, but the point of it is that you're getting your back massaged for a high enough price as it is. Yep. I learned how to replicate what they did for me, but as long as I'm fully conscious of what goes on, I can replicate the same concept at events, so on and so forth. For example, people I like running into are the people who usually say, you can't crack my back, it's impossible, no one's been able to do it so far. And I always like challenges because it means I get a much bigger rep if I can crack someone's back who says it's impossible. But as I said before, I won't crack someone's back unless I get their name and I get their consent. If I don't get their consent, I completely drop the subject and move on to the next area.
Okay.
If I don't have it, I will never.
You have my name and my consent to do it on the podcast.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
because obviously you are an absolute legend at Skyway, and if that many people can attest to you, like
kick over the water, don't kick over the water.
100%. Oh yeah.
Relax.
100%. Like I want. So what do I do here? Did I just go like do like this or like
No, hands down.
hands down? The fuck? What you doing?
Inhale. And exhale.
Okay. 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 I've seen people die like that.
Hands up.
Oh, ooh, that's pretty good. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, wow. My back feels so cracked.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness.
That was amazing.
There you have it. That's the end of the.
I'm so glad you got that.
Hey.
Wow, I actually feel really good now.
Where'd my fucking vape device go?
He probably did.
And
I don't know.
He probably did. You know he did. Wait, didn't you like have it in your hand?
Found it.
Oh, that's much better. Holy shit! Did you guys see that catch?
I looked away for 1 second to check the frame.
That was insane. I wasn't even doing that. I just like put my hand there and you expertly tossed the water bottle into my hand.
What would you do
Hey.
if you... Sorry, go ahead.
No. Hit him with it. Hit him. Get him.
Say, what would you do if you suddenly came into possession of a kilo of cocaine?
I'm not gonna answer the question just because of how that was asked in general.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical?
Yeah. Alleged.
Hypothetical at this
Not
point?
even a legend. The fuck? There's no substance behind that at all. Like,
Well, hypothetical, if I had it...
it's all hypothetical.
No. There's hypothetical and then there's literal.
Yeah, it's literal.
Hypothetical,
I don't even know where you get it.
I go find someone who actually has the piece as is. Sell it to them for half the price and whatever they make, I get 50% of it all. For example...
Not bad. Start an empire.
Well, no, here's a perfect example at this point. Say, for example, I won the lottery. $56 million in my pocket. I can do what the fuck I want for the rest of my life. I go right back to work. And the reason for that exactly is because if I ever do get fired at one point, you're fired, what do you do? Is like, I won $50 million last month. I could literally sit back on my ass and do absolutely nothing. I came back to work because I like work.
I agree with that actually. Plus, like, then you get a cover too, and you're continuously making more money. Now, granted, there's other ways that you can make money with money, like stocks and shit like that. But
You always
I
talk
never
about-
believed in stocks.
You always talk about all the camera equipment you have. What's keeping you from starting a porno company?
Sorry, say again?
I told you could turn your camera equipment into a lucrative business in the porno industry.
Yeah, no. There's no way in hell I'd ever do that. There's so many legal rights to actually be in
Yeah.
that field.
True. So
I
You can
don't
do it,
have
though.
interest in doing photography in that area.
You don't want to photograph naked ladies,
No.
bare
not
naked
really.
ladies, not the
No.
band.
I'll do.
would you star in a porno?
No.
What if you got paid? How much money?
$40 million
Fuck that.
to star in a porno.
You don't want to retire for doing it.
Like,
You get to do a porno and
Straight up.
retire.
If I die and go to heaven, and they ask me for another job, what would it be? I would take the Grim Reaper job in a split second. I happen to like working in general pieces. In the
Fair.
same sense of it all, when it comes to photography, I make sure I have an interest in every field: wedding photography, nature photography, world photography, every single field that's out there beyond that field.
okay,
Why
okay.
not that
So
field?
hold on.
Beyond,
$40 million to fuck Riley Reid. Would you
I'd
take
pass
it?
it
You would pass.
Why?
in a split because
Hard
I'm
pass.
Okay, like if I'm gonna find someone personally for me to actually be in love with for the rest of my life,
Yep.
I want it to be something that is well worth it, not something that was a pity fuck.
Actually, you know
Pity fuck's
what?
Kind of sad.
That's pretty good. Although I'm saying like Riley Reid is paying you $40 million to fuck her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not likely.
Yeah, well, okay, but like this is a hypothetical. Just
Yeah.
like if you came into a kilo of cocaine, like honestly, I feel like you could 100%, like so many people, you would have such a great empire. But like, I
don't
think
know a lot of people. I just know a lot of things about most people they don't like admitting to.
yeah, but I think like the porno industry would be a much more not lucrative, but it'd be a much more achievable business than Matt's hypothetical.
You can do it right now.
Exactly.
You could start
100%.
literally.
That was probably
right-
bad
you
for
could,
audio.
You could go right now and like
Yeah,
make
100%.
videos.
But I know this.
I love you guys. I respect you guys. I do, but as I said once beforehand, there's a lot of shit that you guys don't actually know about it.
Yes,
Pieces.
yes.
It looks easy on as is, but if you dig into the actual information, all it takes.
Oh,
and
so
then
you have dug into the specifics of it.
I dug into the
So
business side.
you've
of it.
looked into it, okay.
No, I haven't looked into actually producing or doing any of it all. I looked into the business, how it starts up, the basic understanding of how it's able to
Yep,
go out there in
yep.
the world, what is qualified, how exactly it is, what happens if you screw someone on it as is.
And how to stay bricked up for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's honestly the hardest part.
Mhm.
I feel like, at least for me. Anyway, can you see how many viewers we got from here?
One, I think.
Fuck yeah.
I don't even know. I don't
Fuck
even know.
yeah. Alright, so basically, welcome to Gooch Guac episode 2. Guest starring Nick.
Was that the intro?
Why
This
not the
is-
guest star here?
This
Why
is
aren't you the
intro.
guest star?
Because we live here.
Yeah, now eventually I'll have my camera out here and we'll be able to actually do something more sustainable. Which reminds me, do one of you guys have a video editing software on one of your computers?
He does.
Oh, good.
I was gonna say though, I didn't get to say this on this take.
Oh,
So, the reason we had that backcracking segment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because for those who don't know, this man goes to concerts like every Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolute legend among the patrons at these concerts. It's crazy, like absolute backcracking legend. Like that shit felt really good. So just to ride off of that, like how exactly do you walk up to people and ask to crack their back? Like you ask for their name first, or like?
Well, actually, more or less, if I'm going down to the basics of it all, it's more or less the feeling, the vibe that comes off them in general pieces. Most
Mhm.
people are generally a straight line across, although it's kind of hard to figure it out. But the people who really need the backtracks, and people who I know need it, are usually give off a certain sense in general pieces. So it's a third sense of actually knowing it. After doing it for so many years, I've been able to figure out who actually needs it, who's more or less just not. I've been stopped many times to be asked, why do you like cracking people's backs? It's like, it makes you feel good right after, as it loosens you up, and makes it easier for you to kind of dance to be who you are as is. It's entirely your choice. It's like the Matrix at this point. It's entirely a choice decision. I'll ask the question for you to answer. It's entirely up to you to make that decision. Getting beyond is not my responsibility, but I will always offer it if someone needs it.
So you can sense people's posture. Like, oh yeah, that person has a dislocated, herniated disc, and it's so you can just tell by looking.
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Speaking of consent, how long have you been in the porno business? I couldn't even say it. I couldn't even say it.
You can't say it with a straight face because you know none of it's actually true, so why do you keep asking the question?
Going right back to the...
Here's a bigger question. How long has your mind been stuck on that subject?
For a while.
How long have you been in the gutter?
For a while.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
What do you think about the relations between anal sex and Christianity?
Ooh.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Well,
Stop
that's
asking
a
that
good
question.
one.
Have you heard
That's a
about?
good one,
Oh god,
actually.
there's a thing. What's it called? It's apparently a thing.
Why are you
They're like-
suddenly talking
they're
about
like-
sex in general pieces? I don't
there's
have
like-
any interest in it.
There's like a thing that Mormon kids do where they will apparently they think that you're not having sex unless you're moving around.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Somebody puts their
They'll
dick
just
in a hole.
sit there.
And but then they'll get a friend to jump on the bed so that they're not the ones having sex. It's got a name. I don't know what it's called.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had heard about that first part, but then
You
the
mean
friend
vanilla?
jumping on the... Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
When's the last time you boofed alcohol? I said that weird. Boofed alcohol.
Bofa?
You know what boofing is?
You got belligerently drunk for no random reason.
That's the result of boofing.
I know. I have a very high alcohol
I know that.
resistance. Thanks to
Oh.
my parents.
Yeah, but you won't have a tolerance if you have a tampon soaked in vodka in your butt.
Yeah, but shockingly enough, that's never happened to me ever. I've never gotten that.
Hey,
belligerent
good
drunk.
on ya.
So back to the porno career. How much would it take for you to boof a tampon?
On camera.
We'll pay you $100 million.
Hey, we got a better idea. How about we do it to you instead? See what happens.
Ooh, would you
Boofing.
boof a tampon?
Boof-
Better yet,
right
in
now.
the ideal piece of it. How long have have fun with you in general pieces? The best way to do it, I found out in the years, is simply go and fire up a giant watermelon. I recommend this for most people. If you're in the industry of wanting to, screw with your brother or sister and they're old enough to actually drink, grab a giant watermelon, cut the bottom piece off, screw the top piece across, stick the alcohol inside it, let it sit 24 hours, and serve it up to them. I do it to my younger brother all the time. Perfect ideal pieces. Plus, he's funny when he's drunk.
So,
It takes about maybe,
I've never tried that.
You said your brother? Who?
yeah. A couple years ago, Zach had a party at his house. I brought some watermelon that had alcohol stuck into it. I waited till 5 slices in, and he got blizzard drunk, which I thought was hilarious as hell.
So if you leave... So you basically just infuse the watermelon with alcohol?
No, you take the capsule of the alcohols you currently have,
So you,
vodka and gin.
oh, so you put multiple kinds in there.
You were supposed to put multiple kinds in. You stick it in there and you let it sit for 24 hours. Watermelon is the one fruit that actually absorbs what you put into it.
Huh.
You put root beer into it and let it soak for 24 hours and it'll taste like root beer.
Piss.
I should have asked you what you know about watermelon orchards instead of apple orchards.
True.
That's pretty sick.
What do you know about the socioeconomic status of watermelon farms?
I don't know anything about them. I just know how to take them and twist them to something else. For example, if you want to make a alcoholic drink that you can actually eat, if you take super large marshmallows as is, a porker, chocolate, empty bottle, graham crackers, M&Ms,
Bottle full
and
of
mini marshmallows. Fill it with mini marshmallows, graham crackers, and mini marshmallows filled with vodka. Shake it until it's completely dissolved as it is. Take the big marshmallow, spork it, cook it around the outer piece, pull the inner piece, coat it with chocolate. Pour yourself a shot that you can actually eat.
That is a good idea for a plug.
I did not.
Drop it on the porno thing.
I did not get most of that, but I got some of that. I have marshmallows and chocolate, and then there's alcohol somewhere in there. So I think all you really need is those three things. Like mix it all together in like some sort of mixing bowl. It might be pretty good. Although, yeah.
How many marshmallows do you think you could fit in your mouth?
How many can you fit in your mouth?
Yes.
Have you tried?
No, but we should.
Yeah, like especially for somebody who's like so sugar sensitive.
That'd be a good intermission.
Oh, I'd actually
I
like
couldn't
to
even
see
do
that.
No, I'm saying like you
Oh, you
should
just put
be
them in your
sensitive
mouth and
swallow
swallow
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
Give it pretty good.
About what?
I'll try
When you
it.
ask random questions, is the point that he keeps asking about the P word.
Pussy?
Pee-pee. Pee-pee's in chat!
Bussy. Do you know what bussy is?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Oh, good.
Where did you learn about that?
Like I said, I have 15 years of research on base day.
So what you're saying is that you've researched bussy.
For
I've
10
researched
years.
everything.
For 10 years.
More information someone can obtain, acknowledge past all these areas, you'll be able to get past most things.
So you have knowledge in pretty much all areas.
To an extent, yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I know about everything else, I just know a lot of things that most people shouldn't know.
Okay. So if I asked you to like,
If you had mentioned the people who wouldn't
I'm not gonna say
What
make a
word?
porno.
Porn.
It would be hilarious though if I did, right? No, I was gonna say, so if I asked you to make me like a tiny bit of napalm.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, good. Sick.
Now, if you would ask me what happens when you take thermite, stick it in a coffee can, and sit on top of someone's cry, I can answer that question in a split second.
Okay, what happens when that happens?
Yeah, let's hear about domestic terrorism.
It's not domestic terrorism, it's just a little bit of fun entertainment.
True. I mean, that's why I want napalm.
I mean, for example,
For entertainment.
My thought of home entertainment is homemade explosives.
That's my favorite pastime. Explosive devices.
Have you read the Anarchist Cookbook?
no,
Why not?
because there's no interest in it, and I don't want to be an anarchist.
Why not?
Hey, dab
There's
it
no
up.
point to it.
Why not? Isn't that the point of anarchy?
Have you read the anarchist?
Shut up, anarchist!
No, I have not read it, but I've downloaded it for fun. I forgot why.
He's an anarchist.
Why do you
I
read
knew
it?
I don't read it. I don't have it.
Why do you have an interest in it?
Because bombs.
Why do you talk about porno so much?
Got him.
I like to imagine a
Got
porno
him.
that,
Got him.
a porno that ends with a bomb.
What do you have so much interest in porn, Matt?
Because I'm gonna start my new production company.
There's definitely a porno that ends with a bomb exploding, I guarantee you.
Probably.
Yeah, like, and it syncs up with their orgasm so that by the time they both come, like, it's the bomb's going off and then everybody dies, but
Just
it's
ends
like,
with a nuke.
Here's a question for you, Matt. Why did you want to start this podcast? What was your entire point of it all?
To slowly turn it into a porn production.
You true.
that's why it's called Gooch Guac!
Yeah.
Full circle, baby. Okay, alright.
How
How'd
much
you meet Patrick?
Not really.
High
What?
school.
How many years you known him?
I don't know, how many years have we known each other?
Like, since 2016 for sure. So at least 6.
What's the
No,
worst thing
five.
you've possibly done with him in general?
Is it 2021?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's about to be 2022. What even happened during 2021?
Nothing.
Pandemic.
We were recovering from the pandemic, essentially.
What do you mean we're recovering? If you're recovering from it all, we'd be done and over with it. No one has to wear a mask.
No, I'm saying like we're currently recovering from the effects that are ongoing. Like it's not a situation where like recovering means that it's over. It's a situation that we need to be recovering in general from this. Like people around the country have it still, and they are. Oh, we pray for them.
Well,
in,
we're
like,
lucky that the
atheist sort of
pandemic
way.
itself cannot be mixed with the Black Plague, or else we'd be in a pure hell almighty.
Can you mix the Black Plague with COVID?
Technically you can, but it's got to be taken. You have to have the original virus from the original area, run through 3 different computer programs. Three computer programs that would take 6 months to do, but you can do it digitally and figure out a way to employ it across it all. Including a few other viruses that have been out there in the world. Ebola's a perfectly good one.
Yeah. I saw a thing that said effective against viruses, and then it had an asterisk on that sentence, right? It was a cleaning product, and it was the asterisk at the bottom. I had to like flip it over. Was like effective against the Ebola 2019 virus. And I was like, what a debate. Wow. They're like, yeah, no, it won't kill COVID per se, but it does kill viruses. Oh god, oh jeez.
How long have you been coming in bottles this area? What do you think the largest collection of cum has ever been in history?
Oh, you don't want to know the answer.
I do want to know.
No, you don't. Because the thing is that person is like probably so psychotic that they just somebody found that, right?
The
They
question
didn't.
for you to ask that point is which creature excretes the largest sperm in general pieces? Which one has the longest piece?
How many pieces?
Actually, my mistake is how long is the largest sperm in general pieces?
Yeah, I bet it'd be a whale.
No.
What? Do you know the answer to this? Is this not a trick question?
It's not a trick question.
Sperm cells are just Lego humans.
Yes, but do you know the one that has the longest extension piece as is?
Penis?
No.
Pee-pee!
Dicks. No.
We saw a turtle dick today.
We did! Oh god, that shit was whack as hell. It looked like the end of a squid.
The stingray dick.
It looked
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah.
like with the the fin and whatnot. Shit was weird. The more you know, though, right? I learned so much from that video.
Right. I didn't know turtles had a dick as long as their body. I feel like
It's funny because my turtle was female, so.
I feel like the largest collection of cum there's ever been is probably around 5 gallons.
Oh god,
I feel like it's a solid guess.
that's so disgusting. Like, cause you know that by the
Just out of
time.
curiosity, who was that person you mentioned earlier? Some girl?
What?
You mean some freaking girl? I'm curious what her damn name was.
What? Did I?
You not?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're back on the porno thing.
No,
Wow.
I'm just curious because this.
Just for research, huh?
Just for research.
No, I actually have no clue what this person even looks like, so I'm just curious.
Okay, so now you're considering the offer. Oh. Okay.
Well, if I have to see what this person looks like, I
Okay.
say yes or no, but then
Okay,
again, I
okay.
don't know what it looks like.
Yep, fair. Okay, she's basically.
Just type the name in and save the trouble.
All right, I got you.
Let's go through your search history.
No.
Oh, hell no.
Right. This is going on your search history if you're not an incognito.
Who's looking at your phone? Who cares?
I do.
Yeah, I'll let him do my phone.
I have to go.
Oh god.
How much money is Pornhub worth?
A lot.
Too
Too much actually.
Probably.
Last I checked, as is in general pieces across all the areas. 10 million?
No, there's no way. There's gotta be more than that. It has to be more.
There, that's her.
Oh no.
I typed in Riley Reid Bukake and went to Google Images. Oh, that's her though. You can erase the Bukake part and actually find a picture of her without like 5 gallons of cum on her face. Okay, but for real though, if you had imagine at the point at which you would have 5 gallons of cum, some of that would have been in there for so long that it must be like fermenting.
You get like layers.
It'd be so disgusting. It'd be like yellow, less yellow, a slight tint of yellow, and then just like straight milky.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, it'd be nasty as fuck.
Pornhub's worth $4 billion.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be worth a few billion at least.
You know what? That's what I've been saying this whole time. Like, get in the porno industry. From day one, I have been repping the porn industry. That's a lie. But Matt has.
True. I've been a connoisseur of Riley Reid Bukake for all my time. I have a collection.
Of bukkake or of like?
Yes,
Okay.
but also cum.
Okay, that's what I was worried about.
The fish tank isn't actually.
Oh, okay.
It's just filtered cum.
That's disgusting. Wait, have you been supplying that?
Yeah. No, that's why they're thriving.
You must be so dehydrated.
You know, I keep eating the special watermelons. Keep me going.
Hey, you gotta make one of those watermelons for us sometime.
I like how you're reading
Sure.
a manga
We'll buy
on
a giant
podcast.
watermelon. I'll grab the support the booze.
Okay, here's the thing. My name on Twitch is the Gargantuan Melon. So I am actually a watermelon. You can just drip the alcohol through me.
Or cum.
And then, and then I'll have the alcohol in me, and then that will be it.
Yeah, no, I'd rather have you eat it.
Okay, that works too. I'll buy a melon. Wait, but I am a melon.
No, you're not. You're more like a pencil.
Wait, what?
You're more
You
like
call
a
me
pencil.
skinny?
Yes.
I'm 138 pounds of pure muscle, boy. Don't touch me.
That's muscle to you?
I
If we're talking about muscle in general pieces.
need to put on weight in general. I'm just.
Nick's about to whip his dick out.
Oh no!
That's
Holy
Oh my
shit! Look
goodness.
at that muscle. God damn!
Those dairy
Your
muscles.
arms are almost as hairy as mine.
Yeah. Like I said, I have good genes and a lot
I like
of
how you
things.
have hair only on your upper bicep.
That's how mine used
Like
to be.
right here.
But then I shaved it and it just grew everywhere then. That's what happens though. Can't have everything.
So what is that manga you decided to read on a live podcast?
You guys are talking about random shit right now. I need to keep myself occupied.
I like the art style.
Hmm.
Hey, you know what? Butternut. It's a funny word. Like butternut squash
Butternut.
is the funniest food I can think of. Just in name.
Who milked the first cow?
That
feel like-
person was insane.
Everyone's asked that question, but actually though.
No, like I know what you're talking about.
I think the surprising part is that they somehow convinced their village to drink it.
Yes, that too, right? Although actually, I wonder if they could have been like, "Oh, hey, my wife just had a baby, and I've been on her all night."
She's been our main source of protein for the winter.
No, I wonder. Oh, okay. You know what? I think I know what happened. Although this person was still insane. All right, for the time.
Norwich farmer in Britain, northern.
It was one of the Brits,
The fucking Brits.
That's a terrible accent.
We gotta deal with the Brits.
Through analyzing degraded fats on unearthed pot shards, what the fuck is it? I don't. Okay. Scientists have discovered that Neolithic farmers in Britain and Northern Europe, that was terrible, may have been among the first to begin milking cattle for human consumption. So, somebody in...
I've lost the point of this entire podcast in general pieces.
Yeah, that's fine. His name was Bill Phillips, and he lived in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, in the early Triassic period. Okay, so that's some reliable information there.
Nick, how much cocaine do you think you can do once a day?
That's a good question.
My body's a temple.
Yeah, but
There is nothing I shall not fuck.
but hypothetically.
And I said once beforehand, my body's a temple. I don't believe in doing cocaine.
Yeah, but hypothetically.
I'm not going to answer that question, period.
Yeah, but it's a hypothetical.
I know it's a hypothetical. My answer to that is no.
Okay, we can switch it up. What about...
Wait, what was I going we were just talking about the... Okay, my theory on who milked the first cow, right? I think what happened was some human was watching a cow, and they were watching the cow babies suck on the mom's type. Alright? And they saw that, and they were like, I wonder what they're doing over there. Because they had probably seen it happen with, like, you know, mothers and their babies, right? So if they had made the correlation, then they're like, oh, maybe there's some sweet nectar of the balls over there.
I guess it isn't that hard of a correlation to make, you know.
You know, like I feel like there is that, in that sense that it could have happened, but also at the same time, like I said, that person was insane. Also, my hand muscles are big. Because I grip like the boxes of meat with one hand.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know, so like I can like just chuck them onto the. Yeah.
And I've gotten good at flinging repacks.
Oh yeah.
Until it rips.
Great podcast.
I know, right? What's a good topic?
We've talked about a lot of good stuff so far.
Right.
Well, it depends on the type of topic you want to talk about. There's 4.6 million different topics out there in the world.
Wait,
One.
only that? There's only 4.6 million?
There's probably more, but those ones I've been able to come up with.
Like, rough estimate, how many? Rough estimate, how many talking points do you think there are in the world?
Talking about the past 10 hours, that's the amount I'm feeling come with. In general pieces, I'd say maybe 4 trillion, give or take.
Okay. What the fuck are we doing then? Why can't we think of these 4 trillion talking... Okay, you know what?
This is your second podcast, you haven't been able to get through it all in general pieces.
So guys, I had this great idea for a bit. We might
for
film
example, if Matt had actually written stuff down...
Yeah, Matt. If you had actually written things down like
I keep throwing out
like
ideas.
a righty right person.
You don't want to talk about cocaine and porn, so I don't know.
That's all of Matt's material.
Yeah.
No, but for real though, I think what was I saying? I was talking about the so I had this idea. What?
Ideal girlfriend?
No, I don't like to talk about that.
Riley.
But
What do you think Riley Reid smells like?
After
Bukkake said.
Fish.
Ooh.
Not good fish, like decaying fish. Anyway, I had this bit planned that we were gonna film. We don't have the setup to like switch into bits, so I think we're just gonna put it on YouTube when we film it. And I think at that point, I should actually go back and grab the prompt.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who are unaware of the brand of butter called Blue Bonnet, the catchphrase for Blue Bonnet is "everything's better with Blue Bonnet on it." So I was making a bit off of that basically, and you should see it up on YouTube hopefully within what the fuck?
Doesn't work unless it's an actual.
I just got zapped. But yeah, so once I get that from work, I think then we'll be able to... I'm dying. You're gonna kill me.
He just lost a health point.
I'm literally at half a heart. Don't do it. Holy shit, I'm
God.
alive.
I don't know where that went.
Yeah, you might not get that back. The floor may have eaten it. But no, yeah, so I want to put that up on YouTube within this week, hopefully. It shouldn't take too long to film and edit.
No.
I can pretty much do all of it
Just some cuts.
once we film it. I'll just film it on my phone, too. God, I have to clean this camera so bad. And I need a haircut.
Same.
We should both go get haircuts together.
We should do that on stream.
First sentence
I'll do that.
if you guys want to be ideal to it all, I'd say take this one as this second podcast you currently have right now and turn it into creating subjects, creating ideas. Cut out the things that you talked about earlier and use it as a base principle. When building a basic business in podcasts or any other situation at this point, having 2 podcasts beforehand is a base principle of what the subjects are about, how to talk about it, how to approach it next time allows you to be a better person, so on and so forth. Give or take.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but you don't want to talk about cocaine.
Of course I don't want to talk about cocaine.
Then let's talk about hookers.
No, thank you.
Why not?
Because
I
I'm
have a
not
hooker
cheap
store.
whore.
Do you really?
I was a kid. I lived in the hood. That same, you know that story I told you last time about this crackhead behind that bush?
Yeah.
It was in front of a church, and I saw a hooker on the corner one night in front of the church, and I was like riding by her, and I forget why. I remember having a short conversation. She's like, "You know why I'm here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "All right." That was the end of the memory.
Huh?
Well,
I have
Hey, don't pee in the washer.
that's gonna cost you $20.
I have my clothes in there. I haven't taken them out. It took me forever to do my laundry. Like, I still...
Wait, what? You just not switching it?
Okay, so the last load is in the dryer. It's been dried and still sitting there because I haven't moved it up to my room yet. I'm just
Yeah, I do.
that lazy right now.
Yeah, my clean clothes are sitting right there. Dogecoin?
What's it at?
A number that's not good.
Damn. I should
Damn.
sell my Dogecoin. I bought it at 25.
I just sold my.
Here comes the money.
Made $100 off Bitcoin. It only took me 6 months.
Money. Holy shit! I'm up. I'm hella up.
Oh yeah.
That's actually pretty good. I've only lost $1.40 on Dogecoin now. Awesome.
Did you buy in?
At like 28.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I lied.
Oh my god. I still need Sheeb to go up. It's not. It hasn't been doing anything.
But this is really where my money is.
General Electric.
Yeah. 18 shares of that shit. It was a safe buy when the pandemic hit, and I've made like $600 off of it, so it's not too bad.
Nice.
Ooh, I should invest in this. My dad was saying I should invest in Riot
Oh.
blockchain.
Yeah. Might as well just invest in the currencies. That way you can sell it at any time.
Yeah, true. But like, if they continue to be a reputable blockchain, like that can go way up.
Yeah.
Think about it, you know. Like if this goes up to where GE is at, that's an easy double.
Yeah.
And that could happen in like a year, depending on what the crypto game does. That could happen in 2 years. So it's kind of like look at this. It's up 12% right now.
Jesus. That
So
was pretty good.
I could sell one of my shares and buy 2 of that. But then it's just like stocks.
Yeah. Fuck the stock market.
Yeah.
I just don't like the idea of not being able to sell anytime.
Yo, you're live. And you
Oh
are
my
a
God.
cowgirl.
Oh my god, yeah, it says I was streaming fucking Red Dead. I don't know why I did
I
that.
always knew you were a cowgirl.
I am a cowboy.
For real. And not that fake cowgirl shit that like TikTok influencer giddy up daddy, you know that shit?
I want to be a TikTok influencer. Fuck it.
There's a lot of minors on TikTok, dude.
They make a lot of money.
It's fucked up.
Brand deals.
A lot of exploitation.
Oh, I was like, why do I hear water trickling? And I realized that I own fish.
Oh. You know, okay. Hey, if you could have any pet in the world, what would it be? No restrictions.
No restrictions.
That's a good question.
Both of you.
Are we talking about mythological as well?
No, it has to have existed at some point in time.
Oh, damn it. Never mind.
I want a raccoon. That's not even too far-fetched.
No, it's not. You could actually just grab a raccoon.
That's true.
You could just straight up.
We told you about the raccoons that used to live in that scene.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. You should tell that story sometime.
Komodo
It's kinda
dragon.
crazy. Oh, that's a good one. Very poisonous or venomous, I think. Well, no, which one is it?
They're not venomous. They're very well. They are venomous. but
Yes,
they're
that's.
also
I think it
very-
is venomous. Yeah, they're two. Those are two different things for some reason. For what would? Oh yeah, you said raccoon. I would definitely keep a. It's also kind of realistic.
Oh no, forget anything.
Yeah, you know, like honestly, like anything in any span of time, like in history, like.
I want a bear. I want a bear. I used to like fantasize about that as a kid. It's like I want to own a
That'd be
bear.
pretty sick, actually.
Like
it
a
would
bear
be-
that I know is not going to kill me.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
one that would
Yeah.
like cuddle with you. That
Yeah.
shit would be awesome.
Right.
It would keep you warm. I would definitely say like a tylosaur or a plesiosaur, because those are some sick dinosaurs. If you ever get the chance, look up Tylosaurus and Styxosaurus. Those are 2 really cool dinosaurs.
I want something I can ride.
Yeah, no, like that's why I say those, because like Tylosaurus was as big as a bus. It's in the Jurassic Park movie, the Jurassic World movie, sorry. And then Plesiosaurus, the same thing. It's like the giraffe of the sea. That thing is sick. That's what Loch Ness is based off of. Loch Ness.
What if whales had legs?
There were at some point.
I mean, that's kind of what a dinosaur is, right?
Well,
Like
no, but
some
like
of-
that's straight up what whales were. At one point in the evolutionary history of whales, they had legs because they had walked on land at some point. They slowly evolve. Yeah, they slowly evolved over time for those legs to become more fin shaped. Who is coming to kill us? Do it. Please do it in the camera view.
God, please end it. What time is it right now? How long have we been going for?
We've been going for about an hour.
Oh, man.
Exactly, actually. So I would definitely say one of those two, but like I think in the realm of reason, I would probably say cuttlefish because those things are so cute. Do you know what it is?
Well, it depends on what you mean by cuttlefish. I mean, are
Cuttlefish.
you talking about the giant cuttlefish?
I mean, the giant cuttlefish would be even cuter too because it's this big, bulbous thing. Be sick.
You know they only live 2 years.
I mean, yeah, but like, how long do fucking like rabbits live? Actually, rabbits live for decent. Not sure. No, yeah, but like, I think that would be really sick because I have this picture on my phone of a cuttlefish sitting on a chair in a room, but the room is like a tank. It's disguised as a room with just like a bunch of patterns to see how well the cuttlefish would adapt to the patterns and like blend in. And it did a really good job doing some like not found in the wild patterns. It was really, really cool.
What if humans had camouflage?
Right?
Fuck.
Hide and seek would be so much more difficult.
What would your ideal superpower be on that same note? Because I think
I mean, there's obviously the most OP power of all, right?
What, like time control?
Yeah, like stopping and starting time.
Yeah.
It's like essentially just
So you
Apex.
can do anything you want at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if you could like
Honestly, I wish I could fly. I think that'd be sick.
Yeah.
You know, just like propel yourself through the air with your mind.
I've had
Something
dreams like that before.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
It's fucked when you have a dream and it feels so real and you're just like, this is my life, and you wake up and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's so disorientated. It's just crazy. What are you looking up?
Basic information.
Okay, expanding your general knowledge of things. That's pretty good.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's... I know who that is.
Is that our neighbor?
Yeah, I forgot her name though.
The old guy?
No, it's the mumsy.
Oh.
Mum's the word.
Mom's my ass.
You don't have an ass.
I do have an ass. It exists on my posterior.
Not one worth looking at in any guy's or girl's case.
Well, that was just a thick blow to my confidence right there, pally pal.
Boy butt.
That was so totally worth it.
You looking at boy butt a lot?
Looking at that
Nope.
pussy.
You just said you were.
Been studying that pussy for 10 years.
No.
True. According to my research, the pussies have been waging war for 30 years now.
Oh, I want to type in pussy into TikTok and see what comes up.
Oh god.
I just want to see how many results there are.
I still have never downloaded TikTok.
That's good.
I know I'll get addicted to it.
No, you won't, because shit on there is highly depressing. Like, I go on there and then I'm like, oh, now I kind of want to die more than I do normally.
It's how I am with Facebook.
Yeah.
God, every time I go on Facebook, it's like, oh
I
god.
think it's got scratching. I'm Mr. Scratchy Scratch. You called me Mr. Scratchy Scratch today and that got me in my head. Now I think I'm Mr. Scratchy Scratch. Maybe I should change my Twitch name to that.
Mr.
No
Scratchy.
scratchy doors.
Doom, hello? We can't see chat.
Yeah, sorry, Doom. We're not looking at the phone right now. It's just turned around.
Yeah.
Oh, that water ran out real fast, and now I'm hilariously hydrated. Except it's not hilarious. Hydration is never funny, or dehydration is never a funny thing, guys. Take it very seriously.
True.
Hydrate or you won't get your ass ate.
True. Can I have somebody
Shout
pull
out
out the tampon?
Yeah.
I feel like somewhere on the internet there's a video of somebody pulling a tampon out of someone's ass with their teeth.
Oh yeah, easily. Like there's videos of
Like the cumlet.
That's disgusting. Did we talk about that on stream?
I think we did. I don't know. You know the cumlet, Nick? You fall asleep? You do know about the cumlet?
No, I don't.
You just said, mm-hmm. You know about the cumlet.
I said,
How many times have you seen the cumlet?
I don't know about it.
How many minutes of cumlet have you watched?
Okay, he said he doesn't know about it. Explain to him what the cumlet is.
Can you imagine what it might be?
No.
What do you think?
First time I
No,
heard
just
that
tell
term.
him. Just tell him.
If you had a pitcher of semen and you were to fry it in a pan, what condiment do you think would be best on a cumlet?
Well, obviously you want to throw some pepper on there.
True. Pepper's good on everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, when's the last time you ate a cumlet? It's kind of just like what eggs are. It's like the same type of thing, you know?
Oh
Like
God!
egg
Yeah.
yolk, you know what I mean?
It's like
Yeah. You
it's
heard
on
it
the
here.
other side of the egg spectrum.
Right.
It's just
You heard it here on the Gooch Guac podcast that cum is in fact eggs.
you heard it here first, folks. Not misinformation at all.
True.
Oh, I'm tired.
How many swimming pools of semen do you think are on the earth right now?
Like how many swimming pools could you fill with all the semen in every man's body right now on Earth?
Like every animal too.
Okay.
Because I mean, you gotta think about like whales and stuff,
Yeah.
and like elephants.
Also, you never told us which animal has the most semen.
True.
Elephants.
Oh.
It's gotta be whales.
Mm-mm.
No, that makes sense.
They release gallons when they coom. I saw that on Reddit, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. There would be so many swimming pools of cum. That's disgusting.
What do you think it's like to swim and cum?
Oh, I don't want to know. The smell would be more deterring than anything
True.
else.
I mean, it'd be like a normal
No, it wouldn't. It would not be a normal chlorine.
Chlorine smell. Yeah, it's the same thing as a
No.
swimming pool. We're getting pretty close to a normal fucking swimming pool.
That's not what it would smell like at all. It would smell like the billions of dying sperm just decaying and fermenting in a swimming pool. Can you imagine what that smells like? Do you know what sperm smells like after it's been sitting out for a couple days?
No, I don't. Do you? What the fuck?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I do.
Hello.
Okay? It's nasty as fuck. Nobody wants to smell that.
No, I'm thinking about cum. I'm just thinking.
I know. You're thinking about swimming pools of cum,
Yeah.
literally.
I wonder how close people have gotten to filling a swimming pool of cum.
Not. I don't think that's something anybody has ever attempted.
There's got to have been. I mean, the cumlet is a thing. Somebody had to save up a
But,
pitcher
like,
worth.
A swimming pool? Okay, I'm looking this up. That's it.
The cumlet.
No, a swimming pool of cum.
I hope there's a picture.
A swimming. It's probably photoshopped.
Damn.
Of cum. Okay, there are 126,569 results on
Nice.
xvideos.com for a swimming pool of cum. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Nope.
Is that a video of a guy jacking off into a swimming
Yep.
pool?
So there's nothing. It's basically just people fucking in a swimming pool, and that's it.
Look up cumlet.
Nope.
I want to just see a picture.
No, I don't want it. I don't want to
I
see
want to
that.
be reminded.
I didn't actually want to see a swimming pool of cum. The only reason I looked it up was because I knew it wasn't a thing.
What if it was though?
It's not. Fuck
I
that.
feel like that's the type of thing you keep in hiding, like on a hard drive somewhere.
Oh, hell no. That's the shit that gets clicks.
True.
Do you know how many people would be like, "We're doing that, honey"?
Do you think so? If you had a swimming pool,
Like, if it was feasible to actually fill a swimming pool with that amount of semen.
you could realistically get every woman pregnant on Earth with a swimming pool of cum. Just make them swim.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well,
I mean, it's not perfect.
I don't. Okay, well, hold on. Here's
but
the
they
thing.
do it, you know.
This would be a question for all our ladies out there, because we are men and we have not a vagina. So, like, have you ever, while swimming in a pool, got like water up your vag? Does that just happen if you're not like looser than a fuck? Or can that even happen at all? Is it just like, because I don't know. I'm ignorant as fuck. All right.
I feel like it could.
Last time I saw a vagina was like, I'm not even gonna think about it. Anyway, tell us in the comments below of the non-existent comment section. Wait, we're putting this on YouTube, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Tell us in the comments below if water goes up your vag when you're swimming, and then we'd be able to answer that question, because essentially yes.
I feel like it depends on so much.
Well, it would because it would depend on how far it goes up there. It would depend on how many sperm were actually alive in that fucking swimming pool of semen.
I feel like.
And
what would happen if you got?
you would have to make it all the way, essentially.
Like, what if you got pool water all the way up into your like uterus? I wonder if that's.
See, I feel like that would be such a more common problem if it was actually a problem at all. So I feel like a swimming pool of cum would not be very effective in doing what you said. You know? Because, like, if chlorine in the genitals, I feel like would be such a big issue if women were constantly having this issue of, like, water going up there. Which actually just answered my question for me. Thank you, ladies. If you put something in the comments, I'm sorry for being a dumbass. Sometimes I ask a question before I've, like, actually thought about what the answer could be. And then I think of it later, or once the person tells me the answer, then I'm like, oh yeah, I probably could have come up with that on my own.
Do you think if a lady gets water in her vag, she gains the ability bubble beam?
That's an attack, but I think it's highly possible. Like, if you were to give them one of these, you know, and just, like, queef a bunch with, like, some soap in there, or, well, maybe some soap. Ooh, I bet that's a video. That's actually a great idea. I'm looking that up.
I like the idea of a lady giving birth, but then also accidentally pooping and then having the baby follow poop. Like, imagine that's your first experience in the world, is falling on a turd.
Oh god, that's nasty. Okay, vagina queef bubble beam.
God damn.
Okay. How about vagina queef bubbles?
Oh god. I mean,
vaginal gas or queefing. Okay, I got the definition for queefing. Vaginal flatulence.
Doom is having an aneurysm in chat. I just see all
Vagina
caps.
fart. How can I prevent queefing during sex? It's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing?
You ever had a lady queef on you and then you were like, shut up, bitch, and punch her in the back of the head?
No.
Every time.
Some great Google images. I'm just going to get out of here because this is a rabbit hole I don't really want to go down, actually. It was entertaining for a second, though. Like, imagine if you could do that, though. Like, if somebody tried really hard to make bubbles with their vagina. I wonder if that's possible now. I don't.
I've heard of a...
I'm talking out of my ass now again, but, like...
I think I heard someone describe on a podcast one time going to like a third world country and watching someone smoke a cigarette using their vagina. I don't remember where it's from, but like how do you get in that business?
How do you get the airflow to?
Well, because people can queef on command.
But like going in.
Yeah, you just
although I guess if the gas is coming out, then there has to be something going in. But like, wouldn't it be internal gas at that point? That's just like that the queef is, because all the stuff I saw was like vaginal farts. It was like gas buildup. Like, wouldn't that be coming from an internal source rather than like air coming in? Like, that's how you smoke a cigarette, is obviously by everybody knows this who smokes. You have to inhale. So like, how would you get the inhale?
Do you think you get a buzz from it? It's like boofing. The full circle.
Yeah, except it goes directly into your uterus. That would be horrible. You would just annihilate your body from the inside out, which is essentially what cigarettes do in general, but...
Do you think smoking a cigarette using your vagina is a feasible way of having an abortion?
Oh, God. Oh.
I pat myself on the back for that question. That's a deep question. Doom, we can't see chat, Doom. I'm sorry.
Is Doom the only one in chat?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Doom.
I do. What time is it? Let's wrap this bitch up.
Yeah, that's like...
Is it?
It is.
Alright.
Alright, hey,
said. Dude.
Hey, Doom.
Oh, Dogecoin's going down.
Damn it! I want to not have a minus on Dogecoin.
Cum isn't egg. What the fuck? I would fill up a tank of a football field size.
Damn!
Oh my god.
That's impressive.
Dude?
Not gonna lie.
Wow.
I would actually like to see that. I would pay to see that.
Alright, well.
Okay. Yeah.
Should we do. This will be the outro. You can zoom, pinch zoom.
Hey, why would you fuck?
I'm sorry.
I was gonna do a little like sleepy time outro.
I wanted to make a meme.
All I do is freaking kick my feet and wake up.
Thank you for watching the Gooch Guac. I'm not gonna pinch his nipples, Doom, but goodbye.